Today I have borrowed the Alturas with courtesy of Dada Motors, the leading Mahindra dealership in Ludhiana. Mahindra and SUVs, still a better love story than Twilight. Here's another one, the Alturas G4. And you can straight away see the typical Mahindra grille, that is the only difference in the international and Indian models. The beautiful LED DRLs are surrounded by projector headlamps which are blacked out. And you must be wondering, where are the turn indicators? Turns out the LEDs are indeed the turn indicator. The side is curvaceous and bulky enough to seduce any man, and it has a lot of road presence. You can clearly see the shadow lines and the roof rails. The 18-inch rims look a bit small, but that's the only drawback. The rear has the wraparound taillights with really beautiful elements. Although small, the sunroof really opens up the cabin inside. But honestly, once you step inside, just look at that interior. It is fantastic, unlike any other Mahindra you've ever seen before. You're just wowed by the simplicity and elegance of the cabin.
While it looks like a Mahindra from the outside, it doesn't look like one from the inside. Take a look for yourself. Over here we have a touchscreen system that doesn't look cheap. It looks expensive, it is responsive, it has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Coming to this side, we have soft touch plastics over here. We've got a wood finish over here, which looks really rich. But the party piece of this interior is the Napa leather quilted over here. It just looks fantastic. Coming on this side, there's a plethora of buttons over here. You have dual zone climate control, you've got Volvo style knurled finish on the knobs, and you have different AC controls over here.
The Alturas not just has 2-zone climate control but also ventilated seats. I understand that cars like Verna also have ventilated seats, but in this segment it's a first, and it really keeps you cool on hot summer days. This perforated leather is brilliant and it keeps you cool. Your SUV might have a rear parking camera and sensors, but not this one. This has a 360-degree camera. I accept it's not as good as the Germans and the other car companies that provide 360-degree cameras, but nonetheless, it is really good. Now you have this 360-degree view over here, and you have guided lines so that you know where your car is going as you turn it, along with the curb monitors. Basically, you can see the curb on the left, the curb on the right, and a flat view at the back. Look past the yacht style wood on the gear lever and you'll notice it has W and S buttons. You must be wondering what W and S stands for. W means winter mode. Yes, it has a winter mode for snow and ice. And S stands for standard mode. Just below the gear selector there is a drive selector with 2H, 4H and 4 low. 4 low is for those really tricky situations, like for example if you're stuck in mud, you'll need to be crawled out of that situation and this system will help you come out of there. It is really nifty. Now you have auto hold function where if you are at an incline, the system will hold the car for you and it will not roll backwards. It also has electronic handbrake. Towards the right of the steering wheel you can see you have the controls for hill descent control, 360-degree parking camera view as well as traction control system. You can also turn off the park assist. You must have heard about memory seats, but the Alturas has a very unique function where it makes the ingress and outgress really easy by automatically adjusting the seat. When you open the door, premium is the word Alturas is striving for. Even the switchgear feels premium to the touch. The steering wheel is not 100% round, it is flat from the sides. Every other manufacturer is trying to do something cool with the speedometer. This one has multiple information display system which makes different speedometers, gives you a lot of other information as well. But uniquely, you can even alter the sound of the indicator chime that you hear. Take a listen. is a bit of a climb while you get inside, but you have very nifty grab handles to help you out. Once you do get inside, you'll notice that the cabin is wide enough and has a flat floor. Also, the 6-footers will be very comfortable at this back seat.
And about the headroom, okay, I understand that the sunroof eats a bit of the headroom, but honestly, all my Sardar friends, you won't have a problem with your turban over here. You've got enough headroom, and the seats recline also, so you can find your comfortable position. It has a very nice center armrest and this very plush cup holder system. Really nice.
You also have the obligatory AC vents at the rear along with a USB port and 12-volt charger. Alturas is a 7-seater SUV, but honestly the rear seats are good enough only for kids and I couldn't fit at the back. The loading lip is a bit high, nonetheless it has 60-40 split for the second row of seats. Alturas also has a feature wherein if you have the key fob in your pocket you need to stand 3 seconds at the back and the tailgate opens electronically. The third row also has air vent controls and a 12-volt socket. And when you pop the hood up, you'll see that it doesn't have anything unique but hydraulic struts. You'd see them only on expensive cars.
After you successfully climb inside, it's time for a drive. Now, as you did hear that the engine was quite noisy on the outside, but they have put some really nice sound deadening material inside, and this is really quiet. So what about the drive? The steering is super light. Actually, it is nervy sometimes because you feel why this 2.5 ton car is having such a light steering, but honestly, it's not a bad thing. You get to maneuver the car so easily. And over the sharp speed bumps like this, you really feel the ladder frame chassis. It has a vertical movement, but honestly, once you pick up the pace, it just goes. You have to remember it's a Ssangyong product with the Mahindra skin on it. So Ssangyong developed this 2.2 liter 178 horsepower engine while you're just ambling around like we're Punjabis, we like to have a giddy. This car suits the bill. You can do the bird watching, and then when it's time to go or you feel like you need some kind of adrenaline in your life, you just put your foot to the ground and this car picks up the pace really nicely. Alright, so if you do a lot of highway journeys like Ludhiana, Delhi, Ludhiana, Chandigarh, you'll be really happy to know that the car is really stable on high speeds. Yes, it has a bit of firmness, a bit of vertical movement on low speeds, but you can't complain. It's a ladder on frame chassis.
Speaking of highway and safety, Alturas has ABS, EBD and class leading 9 airbags. And it earned 5-star in Korean crash test. The previous Ssangyong Rexton lacked the identification, but now with the Mahindra badge and 32 lakh rupees on road for the 4-wheel drive version really makes it stand out from the competition. But would you buy it instead of the Ford Endeavour or the Toyota Fortuner? Do let me know in the comment section below. And as always, please like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel for more content. Thank you.